Hello and welcome back. Today I've got a great big pile off to the side of boxes of coins which I've been buying from the Royal Mint. I make these videos going through everything that I've purchased every now and again. I thought I was going to leave it till the end of the year and do a big Boxing Day unboxing, but yeah, I buy more coins than I thought I did. So naturally these, I'll show you a box. These boxes, I have already been into them, just so you're aware. I break in underside the box because the problem is some of these coins I could be sitting on for quite a while before making one of these videos, so I want to make sure that the coins aren't damaged. I want to make sure that everything that I ordered is there, and then it also gives me the chance to remove invoices, labels with my addresses on, so that I don't have to try and blur that out in an edit. So I have seen these all before, but then again I ordered them, so I knew that they were coming. And the last time we looked through all the stuff I've been buying, I remember most of my coronation coins had arrived. And this is the last of my coronation coins that I ordered. So we've got an interesting little jiffy bag in there. I'm sure any of you that bought this coin will know what that is, but we'll come to that in a moment because that's an exciting coin. This is not. This is repackaged tat, which I am gutted that I in my moment of excitement over what was going on, I bought. All it is a Coronation 50p in brilliant uncirculated quality and a 1969 50 pence, an old large 50 pence, of which there were tons minted, tons still available, and the Coronation 50p is nice, but I already have that in BU, so I feel obviously I don't feel cheated. They didn't trick me into buying it. I think I must have misread something, thinking it had a privy mark that would make this coin unique, and that to me then would have made this set worth buying. But it's just Coronation 50p and an old, what looks to be in a previously circulated 1969 50p, which is normally the kind of stuff I avoid buying, but in the excitement of this coin range coming out, I made a boo-boo. But anyway, it's a coin nonetheless. This one, as I said, is much more exciting because for the coronation range I bought a bit of gold, which I promise you is there. This tiny little spot. It is such a dinky little coin. It is a 1/40th of a gold ounce. I can't remember what it cost, but it wasn't unbelievably expensive. It's a little bit crooked, but being so small, it's good. I think it's going to have a little bit of movement in there. But I just thought the detail, especially on the reverse of this coin, to get on such a tiny coin, it is like my fingernail on my little finger dwarfs the size of that coin. But I thought it was really cool, and it was 80 to 90 pounds, something like that. So obviously paying over the gold price, whatever. But just for uniqueness, I thought I kind of got to have that. I think it's very cool. So yeah, that's the only bit of coronation gold I bought on coronation release day. We put these off to the side. Now, I do try to go through these in order that they arrive, but this one we're coming a little bit out of order because it is coronation related. Now this is why I break into the bottom of the box, because it's very satisfying to do that. So this box is a little bit different from the boxes the silver proofs come in, because this is a bit nicer. Get rid of that. So this is the 2023 Proof Coronation Sovereign. It's only the second Sovereign I've ever bought. The first Sovereign was the Memorial Sovereign back in 2022. And I'm trying to keep an eye open for a Platinum Jubilee one, because I'd like the 3 set, but they're quite expensive. But if we get into this box, and pop them out, a little bit plusher packaging for the Sovereign, as you would probably expect. There it is. What number do we get? 996. That's relatively lower than I remembered. Out of 15,000 in this presentation, obviously some were put into sets and whatever, so there we go. But no. Second Sovereign I've ever bought. It is the George and the Dragon Benedetto Pestrucci design, but of course it's got the crowned obverse of King Charles III, which I thought was very cool. Very happy with that. I think that's just it's just a smudge on the capsule there. One thing I always do the moment I receive them, more with the silver because gold doesn't tone like silver does, Just make sure that the capsule is all the way screwed. Sometimes, if you think about this as a clock face, it's maybe a 5-minute turn to finish twisting them, and I think that is stopping some of my more recent purchases, especially the silver, from toning. But no, there we go. My bank account was not happy when that purchase went through, but I think it's a really lovely coin. And then we're into the next box. So, as you can see there, NHS 50p. One of the coins from the annual coin sets we would have all seen before. Honestly, it's really old news by the time I'm uploading this video. But I must say, it's a design that has totally grown on me. When I first saw the image I thought, oh, but I am much happier with it now. It's the story behind the design, I guess, as well, that adds to it. Seeing it in person looks much nicer than the images, but I know it's still not the most exciting coin, but it's not going to be my coin of the year by any stretch of the imagination. But I must admit, I am happier with it now than previously I was. So we've got number 849. Low COA numbers don't really mean anything as far as I'm aware. I've been told that they just get randomly assigned, and it doesn't actually matter when your coin was minted. But no, pretty cool. Obviously there's the uncrowned portrait on the obverse. There's some bad finger smudges on the capsules. Give it a rub on there. That should look a bit better. But no, I was very, very happy with that. On to the next box. I think we're about halfway through now. What was this one? I got 2 coins. Oh, Windrush. Right, so again, I wasn't overly impressed with Windrush when I saw it in the annual set, but I like this. Version of the coin a lot better. The coin without colour on it. I think it's quite a nice design. With colour, I'm not convinced, I must admit. It's one that looked better in images than in person. I think relying on the background field of the coin to provide the white of the Union flag, and then having this space here, and then obviously the background field of the Union flag and the 75 is the same colour as the people as well, the metal. I just think all it needed was sort of a bobbled effect for the background of the Union flag to really set that as the Union flag. So yeah, but I must admit, without colour, I still think it's very nice. And then on to the silver proof. There we have it. Again, in the right light, it looks better. The whiter the light on the background field of the coin, the better it looks, but I think I would have preferred this in silver without the colour details. I must admit, I do like colour being put onto coins. I think it sometimes it really makes the design pop, but I think it's a swing and a miss with the colour on this coin. What number do we get? 1367 out of 1948. Wow. Okay, so relatively high for the whole run. It's only a personal thing. The lower the number, the more exciting. But what I really want is the number 12. That's my lucky number. On to the next box. So we've got 2 coins. Oh, this is the Police £5 coin. One of the new Music Legends £5 coins. Must admit, I'm not a massive fan of the Police, the band that is. I like lots of these design elements. I like the different textures, but to me a Music Legends coin, you should be able to remove the name of the band and immediately still know who this is. And I'm not 100% sure that does it. It may just because I'm not a massive fan of the band. In colour, I think it's really cool. I think that, again, it's an additional element. I really like how sort of unfinished some of these bits look. I think it's a really, really cool design. Was a little bit surprised at the price of it. I forget off the top of my head, but I remember seeing it and thinking, wow, that's a lot of money for a £5 coin with some colour on it compared to what we used to be paying for them. But yeah, I like the design. I just not convinced it works as well as some of the Music Legends of past. And then in here we've got silver proof. Again, pretty similar stuff that we've seen on the BU ones, maybe a little bit sharper in some of the design bits, but no. Very, very cool. And then we got number 1258 out of 6,000, so there we go. Pretty cool. We've got 3 boxes left. This box has got the Ada Lovelace £2 coin. I do like £2 coins. I think in terms of coins to buy, £2 coins are my favourite. It's a cool design on this one. We'll have a look at it in silver first before I give you my thoughts on the design. It's amazing how your opinion on a design, or my opinion on designs, can change so drastically as well. Having hold it in my hand and owned it and looked at it before. What I love about silver proof £2 coins is that how the design just pops with this sort of gold plated outer part of the coin, keeping it a bimetallic coin. Innovation in Science, I love the series. I think it's a very cool series. I think this coin is a little bit higgledy-piggledy. We've got 3 orientations of text, different, as one of my colleagues have pointed out, different fonts. I just think, is this the most exciting thing to celebrate Ada Lovelace? Maybe it is. Maybe that's because that's to do with her scientific achievements. So maybe that is the best way to celebrate her on the coin. But yeah, so I have some issues with the coin, I must admit. But overall, I think it's a lovely piece. Oh, and what number do we get? Look at that. 555, all the 5s out of 1750, so quite a low limit to be fair, but the £2 don't tend to sell as well as the 50p's do, even though I love them. Right then, penultimate box. So the coin, I will hold my hand up and say I got it totally wrong. For years I've been saying we will never see Star Wars on UK coins because Star Wars is American and we only mint UK stuff on UK coins. But I am pleasantly corrected, because now we're going to get to well, at least the 4 coin set that we know are coming out. I know lots of people aren't very happy with the idea of putting Star Wars onto coins. People are worried that it might be the onward trajectory for the Royal Mint to make loads of other tat and avalanche us with nonsense coins, but I like Star Wars, so I did not take much convincing on this. If I wasn't a Star Wars fan, then I'd probably be less excited, but I think the design is really, really cool, and I think that the printing on it as well looks very nice too. So again, a coin that I was very happy with, and now having seen all 4 of the designs, I'm excited to see them in hand. I think it might be easier to do the droids in colour on a coin, or without colour on the coin as well. Again, cool little box, isn't it? But I think faces are what's going to be the tricky point. With Princess Leia, Luke, Han Solo, the Emperor, even I guess Chewbacca, can we bring across the face of the character convincingly? So I'm excited to see how those end up being. But again, I was pleasantly surprised with how good this was, because I think as a big Star Wars fan I could be a little bit critical. Number 3,534 of 12,500. I think there's quite a lot of these still in stock though, so if you missed out on those, plenty still available to buy. What I also want to say, one of my complaints about the Harry Potter series was the latent image, which you can see at the top there. That's the Rebel insignia. You change it and it's a view of Tatooine. Now I'm not sure if I can get this to show properly the way the lights are, but anyway, you might have to take my word for it. It does change. It looks like it's a view of Tatooine, and that's going to be unique to each coin. Obviously the Rebel and Imperial insignias, and then we've gleaned a couple of them from some of the product information the Royal Mint has already revealed when these coins were listed, if you want to buy the whole set. But I think it's really cool that it's unique to each coin, whereas the Harry Potter one was the lightning bolt and the number 25 for them all, so very well done on those. And then the last box, which actually only arrived very, very recently, so this is actually quite a new coin still. I was amazed how quickly it arrived. We have the Morgan Le Fay £5 coin. This is the Myths and Legends series. We've had 3 previously: Robin Hood, Little John and Maid Marian, and then we've had 3 from the court of King Arthur, so King Arthur, Merlin, and now Morgan Le Fay. It looks like we're going to get more going forwards. I can't remember what the name was. It Beowulf and Grendel was announced through Royal Proclamation. But yeah, I think it's a stunning design, absolutely gorgeous. I liked the other 2 from the court of King Arthur, and I think this one is equally beautiful. Is it David Lawrence that did these, isn't it? I'm checking. Yeah, David Lawrence. He also does the Tudor Beasts too. So, into the box, and there we have it. I just think it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. I like this sort of spirally pattern, the design too. I think it's amazing. So yeah, very well done. These 3 coins, I thought they were very nice. Oh, and the number? What do we get? Oh, come on, focus. Right, 1477 out of 2,500. So there we go, the latest updates on all of the... So there we go, latest update on all the coins I've been buying from the Royal Mint. I hope you've enjoyed this sort of unboxing thing. I'm sure I had my Shirley Bassey one arrived, and it wasn't in my pile, so that might have to appear the next time we do one of these videos. But some plenty of coins I think are really cool. I was really happy with. I like this Diddy little gold coin, the Star Wars coin, the police coin design I quite like, and then some things that I was a bit like, how did I fall for that? How did I, well, not fall for it, but how did I not spot that that's not something I really wanted? So like this one here. But no, I'd be fascinated to know in the comments what your favourite coin from all of these are, or if you have bought something recently that you're excited to arrive. Do let me know in the comments. Links are in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and join that. There's also links to my other social media channels and the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, who I make videos for over on YouTube, so please do check that channel out as well. And of course, the PO box in the description too. All that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.